I'm Jim with Marine Electronics Installation. We're down here today at the Peace River. Today we're going to talk about fish finders, side imaging, structure scan, some of the different technologies, and what to look for to find fish and structure with these technologies. First of all, I'm going to put a picture up here of a local reef that's in 55 feet of water offshore in the Gulf of Mexico. And the structure in this picture is sticking up about 5 feet off of the bottom, and there's a pretty good sized school of bait next to the structure, not very far from it. And this is a picture that I shot of a regular fish finder. Actually, it's a chirp fish finder, and you can see the detail of the structure pretty well, and you can see the individual fish stacked up in the bait school. This is the type of thing you're going to be seeing over artificial reefs or a pretty large structure on the bottom sticking up several feet off of the bottom. And next, what I'm going to do is put up a shot of a reef near Englewood, Florida, just offshore. This reef is in 41 feet of water, and mostly consists of concrete culverts and pipes. A lot of concrete pipes down there. If you look close, you can actually see the shapes of the pipes. This was shot on side imaging equipment, Simrad to be specific. And the reef, like I said, was in 41 feet of water. You can see pretty good detail in this, actually. You can see bait schools that are stacked up at one side of the reef. And you can see the direction a lot of these pipes are laying, and real nice detail in that. Also, there's a down scan image of the exact same reef that put up here on the screen. You can look at both of those, and these are two different technologies, but they're looking at the same exact reef and structure, so you can see the differences between the two. The GPS location's also there if you want to take your own equipment out and you want to look at this reef. It will help you if you're in the Englewood area. That way you can see what it actually looks like on your own equipment and see what the pipes and culverts look like. Next, we've got a ledge that we took a picture of on our side imaging equipment. This is just off of Stump Pass. This is a 1.5 foot high ledge, and it's in 49 feet of water. This particular shot we took, we were running 26 miles per hour when we passed over the ledge with side imaging equipment. If you slow down, ideal speeds are about 5 to 10 miles an hour with this equipment. You'll get a lot better resolution, better detail. But even at that speed, you can see the ledge and you can see the bottom and where it comes back up on the other side. GPS coordinates are there too if you want to go out to that location. If you want to take a look at that with your own equipment, see what it looks like. Going to look quite a bit different on a regular fish finder than it is side imaging, but you should be able to clearly see the ledge and make out any small fish around it. Our last picture is hard rock bottom in 107 feet of water. There's grouper and snapper stacked up close to the bottom. You can see this in pretty good detail. There's really not any structure to be seen here because it is solid limestone on bottom, and there's really nothing sticking up here, but there are some small holes and stuff there in the bottom. And it sounds like we've got an airboat coming by here, actually. Maybe coming into the ramp, so we may have to cut this short and pick it back up here in a little bit. Alright, looks like the airboat's pretty much passed by. He's running up the river here. He's doing some tours. They run tours pretty often on the river, several a day. If you ever want to come out here to the Arcadia area, you can take the tours, and they'll take you up and down the river, show you all the scenes, some alligators and some local birds, wildlife. But anyhow, this last shot is of some grouper and snapper. Of course, you can see they're close to bottom. This is zoomed up quite a bit. Without the zoom on, this is just a little small blip on the bottom of your screen. So sometimes when you're looking for these fish real close to bottom, you're going to have to use a zoom or really watch really close if you have a small screen. But that is shot on a standard fish finder, so that should give you an idea of what it should look like on your fish finder. And that's at 200 kilohertz if you're wondering about the frequency. The shot earlier of the school bus reef, that was also done at 200 kilohertz. Most of the shallow water stuff will run in high frequencies. Once in a while we'll run low at 50 kilohertz, but most of the time it's high frequency. Sounds like we got another airboat coming up the river here, so I guess I picked a popular time here to shoot the video. So yeah, sounds like he's coming by. This may or may not be another tour boat. That was the other tour boat going by. Sometimes they run 2 or 3 at a time when they get real busy. Anyhow, we're going to wrap it up here in just a second, but I just wanted to go over, some of the different types of technology and what these reefs and what this the fish in the bottom is going to look like. Of course, there are a lot of differences with Fishfinders, different transducers, different brands, different power levels. You really need to take your own equipment out to some of these locations that are known good spots and where you know there's structure and fish, and take a look at them. I'll put a list of some more spots in our local area. If you're lucky enough to be in the Stump Pass, Venice, Englewood, Port Charlotte, Boca Grande area, you can go out to these spots. If not, you should be able to find some good local reefs to start taking a look at in your area. That's the best way to find out what things look like on your own equipment. And go out and try them out, and hopefully this will help you start finding some structure and start finding some fish to catch. I want to thank you for watching, and have a good day.